Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Podash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations unto the elect of the nation of Israel, and to speculative Israelites that are scattered abroad, that look like the heathen nations. To y'all say shalom. Start up with 144,000, which will be the ruling, governing body of the kingdom of heaven. Which would be all men, the 144,000. And you got the rest of the elect, which are outside of the 144,000, which would be some men as well that will be saved, women and children on this side. 2/3 of our people will be destroyed, and they will come back in the kingdom. Also want to say the Israelites are who you call today, so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Jamaican, Haitian, Guatemala, Panamanians. Those are the Israelites, always have been and always will be. Contrary to popular belief that we are not Israelites. This is your brother Jeremiah coming back at y'all with another video. End time headlines. As y'all can see by the title of this video, man. Hey, the days that we in, I'm gonna start off with this scripture, man. In the book of Ephesians. Right? Let me get there real quick. Ephesians 5 and 15, right? It says, "See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise." Right? Why do we have to do that? It says, redeeming the time because the days are evil, right? That's why. Because time is speeding up. The days are evil that we're living in. And it's only going to get worse as we get further and further along. We get closer to Jacob's trouble, man. Hey, a man's son, took his head off. He cut his head off, decapitated him. You got people that do this type of stuff all the time, like cartels. These different Hispanic countries. In like further south of Babylon the Great. This stuff happens all the time out there, every day. These people got a different spirit on them, out there, but the spirit that was on this dude, it was a spirit of vengeance, and this just shows you the cruelty that the Lord has out there. It's a spirit of cruelty, no mercy, merciless spirit. That's the times that we're in. If the Lord ain't dealing with you, man, this is the type of judgment that you're going to get, more than likely. Or worse, That's why it's best for you to fear the Lord, And I want to get this scripture, in the book of Matthew really quick, right? Let me see. This is Matthew 24 and 12. It says, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." You see that? And iniquity is sin and wickedness. People they don't have that respect. They don't have that love for each other, man. These are people that's not even in the truth, man. Heathens, 2/3 of our own people, man. I don't know why all these things is popping up. I got it on Do Not Disturb, but these are what times we in, man. That's a brutal judgment, man. Soon something like that was, happening, even when it just looked weird, they should have took you down before he even did it. There's a certain, when something like this is about to happen, there's a certain spirit, man. You can feel it, man. I've never witnessed nothing like this, in my personal experience, but, just seeing that, they take our videos down and we preaching the truth, but something like this can be on live stream. Them actually, this dude actually, killing his own son, which I don't know if he was Edomite, I don't know if he was Jake, I don't know all the details, but, either way, it's judgment in a real ruthless way, the Lord controls everything, man. He controls good, he controls evil, right? And I want to get this scripture about, spirits of vengeance, man. It says Sirach 39 and 29. Right? It's Slakia, verse 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes, and in the time of their destruction they pour out their force, and that force is definitely poured out for him to decapitate his own father, and to appease the wrath of him that made them. You see, that's why these certain things happen. When brutal judgments happen to people, man, that's the spirit that the Lord sent out, for that to take place. For this to take place, the Lord sent the spirit down upon his son to do that to him. For whatever reason, we don't know that. But we know it's judgment, man. Even though, it's a son taking out his father, and you ain't supposed to do that, man. The scriptures say, even though it was of the Lord, the scriptures say, cursed be him that curseth his father and mother. I'm paraphrasing. And he killed his own father. So he's going to get a judgment coming to him. And he's probably going to get a similar judgment by somebody else. This is Colossians 3 and 25. Right? It says, but he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done, and there is no respect of persons. You see that? So, you ain't supposed to take your own parents out. That's against the scriptures. But like I said, the Lord controls everything. So the Lord had to, be that way, for whatever reason. This is I want to get this in Exodus 20 and let me see. Let me see if I remember. Yep, this is a perfect one. It's Exodus 20 and 12. It says, honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee. In verse 13, it says, thou shalt not kill. This, like I said, I don't know if it was a Jake or Edomite. I don't know what nation that they were, but the fact is, the fact of the matter is, a son, somebody's son, killed them. He was killed by his own seed. Nobody expects that to ever happen. So the son is the Lord's gonna put a judgment on him, a similar judgment to him, because he did it, even though the Lord controlled that spirit that was upon him. But either way, man, it's a really it's a horrifying judgment, man. But these are the days that we live in, man. We're living in evil times. We ain't living in good times, man. That's why we gotta be aware of your surroundings, man. When you go out in this world, be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. It says that in Matthew 10 and 16. The scriptures also say, I'm gonna paraphrase it. It says, basically, be aware. I'm paraphrasing what it says. I'm not saying exactly word for word. Be aware of the men that have the power to kill. There's a lot of crazy people out here, man. This whole week, I'm driving, to the plantation, or just doing my daily business, and I've noticed people. People got spirits on them, man. People have spirits on them, so you gotta watch out. Dealing with these people, man. They already got that jab juice in them. I can't go too much into that from 2020. That thing that everybody got. That they shot the jump shot, So a lot of situations, man. If somebody is, they hostile or they getting irate, they getting mad or whatever. It's really just best for you to leave the situation alone. Sometimes it's kind of hard. I'm one of them brothers that I got a lot of patience, but sometimes, I ain't gonna say sometimes, but a lot of times I don't got patience for stupidity, But like I said, it's best for you to de-escalate the situation because we in this flesh, man. We can still be put to death, no matter what the situation is. We ain't got them immortal bodies yet, And I ain't gonna say what type of job I do, but the job I had today, I had to talk to citizens, these Babylonians every day. The type of job I do. I had somebody that was saying that they basically threatened to blow up the building. I'm gonna just say that over something that wasn't even that serious. So You know, we definitely got to be aware and mindful of what times we're living in, because anything can happen. That's how you got to move. Anything can happen at any time. You know, and it can happen to any one of us. We're not exempt from from anything happening. You know, Lord willing, we're part of the elect, and some of the elect is gonna get put to death. But you know, as far as moving in for the Lord, man, you know, anything can happen at any time. You know, there's no such thing as the wrong place at the wrong time. You was at the right place at the right time. It just happened to be a bad situation as far as if you got, taken to the spiritual realm. You know, so I just wanted to do this quick video, man. You know, hey, be aware of your surroundings, Jake. You know, keep going out there in the highways and byways, teaching, doing lessons. Fasting, praying. Do that daily. You know, Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to say shalom to the elect. I want to say water, blah, 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 shalom.